qualifying for Bristol. See how this goes. We're going to stay in 4th gear the entire time. A little tight off the corner. And that's the thing, is that turn 4 can be a little tight. Turn 2 exit, usually kind of loose, oddly enough. Where do we qualify at Bristol? 18th. That's not ideal. Not ideal at all. Who gets pole? Kyle Busch with a 15.554. Denny Hamlin, William Byron, Martin Truex Jr., Kyle Larson, Chris Buescher, Austin Cindric, Ryan Blaney, Kevin Harvick, and Eric Jones round out the top 10. Any surprises throughout the rest of the field? Kurt Busch still decent qualifying effort. Corey LaJoie back to being fast, sitting there in 14th. Moving down once again, Tyler Reddick in the RCR car down there in 21st. Pretty rough qualifying for Joey Logano starting 23rd. Watch out for him coming through the field. I'm sure he'll be up there unless he gets the scripted, they look off the pace this week sort of thing. See how it goes. Bubba Wallace in 28th. And then the final 10 cars. Biffle, Burton, Hezemans, Braxton, McLeod, Gilliland, Preece, Yaley, Ware, and Hill. Not a lot of surprises in the bottom 10 cars in the order. Racing at Bristol. And now this is actually schedulally correct. Schedulally, probably not a word. But last couple of years, they've been covering Bristol and dirt for the spring race. Back to the normal spring Bristol race here, both in our schedule and IRL. How many cautions will we have? I have no idea. More than one. Will I be the cause of any of them? Early indications are yes, because I ran into about 3 different people there on lap 1, pushing off the corner. Oh, we're on the apron. That's not where we want to be. Got loose. This car does feel like it's just loose all the time when you sit in 4th gear. So certainly not ideal. Jones, I came up, Jones came down a little bit, and Christopher Bell gonna make the move to the inside. So we're back into 13th, and we're on the high side, which is not where I want to be. A little bump of Bell. We got to get out of the gas as we're spinning the tires. Push up into Ryan Preece just a touch. If you want action, yeah. We're not going to be afraid to use the bumper if we need to do it here today. And in the words of Dale Earnhardt Jr., that's Bristol, baby. Making up places. Still just kind of trying to settle into our run to start this race. Not really happy with the car, but I also don't know what we're going to be allowed to change. We might fuck with wedge throughout the race, but I'm almost scared to change anything because at the moment we are at least making passes, some hard side-by-side contact with last year's champion Ryan Blaney. A little scrape of the wall. Reading chat is also going to be a little bit different here, or a little bit difficult here, just because I am turning the majority of the time. Running down Harvick, Christopher Bell, who got a good run past us on the inside and then took off. 52 laps to go here in stage 1, but they go by quick. Being 16, 17 second laps, probably closer to 17, 18 during the race here. Actually, that was better than our qualifying lap, a 16.0. All in on chaos? Well, it's sure to happen. Ooh. Okay, so running in 4th has actually gotten us up towards the point where that temperature meter did pop on. Now, as long as it doesn't stay on for a long period of time, I'm just going to keep running. Maybe lift off a little bit earlier to stay off the limiter. We don't really need to send it into the corners that much. Just pretty much as soon as we hit the limiter, I'm going to try and let off. Another 16.0. We're putting down some good times, but the AI are definitely faster than us here. Now, I don't actually think it's possible to completely blow your engine in this game, but you can damage it running it too hot for a long period of time. Reduction of power that I'm not certain you can really fix. You can fix the body damage, but I don't know if you can fix the engine damage. I think so, but I'm not certain, actually. On the back of Christopher Bell. 16.0 that last time. I tried to give him a bump and run right after he had gotten past us. That didn't work. And now we're back into traffic, so the lap's gonna get slower. To the inside of Harvick for 9th. Are we clear? No. Barely. Harvick kept a bumper in there. And I do think lap traffic has started to affect the leaders here. Not a great corner there through 1 and 2. Was off the gas for a lot longer than I would have liked to be. I haven't really been using the brake at all. But now we're going to have to start because these guys are considerably slower. We're going to get to the inside of Christopher Bell here and might even be able to get to the inside of Chastain, but we're going to be blocked out by 40th place Noah Gragson as Harvick looked up the inside as we moved up the track a little bit. Oh, contact between Chastain and Gragson. We avoid that, but we're going to be 3 wide off of the corner. Turn 4 here at Bristol. We're stuck in the middle, not where we want to be. Beating and banging with a couple of blue ovals. And we're just stuck behind the 44 of Greg Biffle, who's got to get the fuck out of my way. Oh, for fuck's sake. Move. That got dicey. We got to get back to the bottom. Still going to have to use the brake. AI definitely very slow. Now here we can make a pass on the high side on Elliott if we want to try this. Which actually looks like it may work out for us. Assuming we can get in behind Chastain before Priest. Oh, I forgot. Priest isn't in the 41. That's still going to be Cole Custer. Priest was still driving for Rick Ware in 2022. The car does not like being on the high line. I'll tell you that. It is much looser up there. But that is Bristol. They laid down this stupid PJ1 compound on the bottom lane for more grip. PJ1 does nothing but ruin racetracks. We've probably got a good bit of damage to the front of the car. Good news is that there's not really an arrow effect here at Bristol for the inside of Landing Castle. Not what I wanted to do, but it's going to work out. As we're up into 6th place around McLeod. I had heard they weren't going to do it this weekend, but here in-game, it's still very much modeled in as you really should run the bottom, and if you don't, there's not going to be a lot of grip. A little bump on Truex, didn't mean to do that. This race isn't half over, but the stage might be. 31 to go here in stage 1. Looks like we're going to have to follow Truex. The 27 of Hesemans actually cut his nose off a little bit. Can we encourage Truex to go through the middle? No. No, we can't. There's just nowhere to go right now. Move Custer up. We gotta get going. No blue flags at all, as Hesemans is gonna chop our nose off. Let him know we didn't like that too much. But now we have the room to go around the high side, so that's good. Be able to make the pass up there and get a good run off of turn 2. We were on the limiter for a long time there. Is that Kurt Busch going a lap down? Really? Rough race for Kurt Busch. He started, what, 11th? Back down into 27th. What happened to the 45 car? Looks like our leaders are messing around with lap traffic again. A massive pack of cars. Would 5th be more effective up there? I'm actually not certain. It might be too tight. Yeah, this is going to be fun. We're going to be riding around behind this for quite some time, I think. 47 laps of fuel remaining, so assuming the tires last, we actually don't have to pit here in stage 1. Oh, wait, Logano's a lap down. All right, so we're going to follow Larson. Oh, Hamlin's on the lead lap. I really don't like getting on the brakes. Likes to slide on us. I'd prefer to coast through the corner. Checking up on us again. Don't you dare, 31. Byron and Kyle Busch make it through the bulk of this traffic. Larson really slow here on the high side for whatever reason. We'll get down to the inside. We're on the apron. 20 to go here in stage 1. Our leader, Byron, stuck in behind the 34 of McDowell. We tapped the brakes and got really squirrely into turn 3. No idea what Austin Dillon's doing. We're going to continue to follow Byron and Busch, as now they've got some open track. Run on Busch to the high side of the 18. Oh, that might have been a bad decision. Coming up on lap traffic again. We might get stuck up here. And we're gonna. We also got loose off the corner because of it. Then Hamlin with a little bit of contact for us. At this stage in the run, we are very much faster than the leaders. So I feel like we got to try and go here. Little left rear contact with Reddick. Yeah, man, I fucking hate the brakes. How we doing, Pat? Side-by-side contact with Bubba. He thought about moving down to the bottom. Clean racetrack. See if we can make the pass on Byron. To the high side. Looks like we will. And he's going to get stuck in behind Cody Ware. Rigged again. Man. Long way to go in this one, and I don't know what I'm doing to my tires. No idea if I'm being more rough on them than the AI are. Although here in Stage 1 and maybe even Stage 2, I don't know if it's going to matter too much. A little encouragement to Daniel Suarez to get it moving. I thought about it. LaJoy cuts off Suarez, so he checks up. 10 to go in the stage. This is a really rough time to be finding this traffic. I don't really know what line to go on. Oh, there's Busher. Apparently, we're going to try and force it 3 wide. I don't know if this is a great idea. Brad. Got nowhere to go in behind Brad. Squirrely in front of us, and Timmy Hill slow 4 wide at Bristol. That can't work. I wasn't even trying to do that. But we're going to make it through that. Slap the wall for good measure. Cole Custer's going to give us all of the bottom. That'll be a nice run. 7 to go on the stage. Something tells me we're going to find more lap traffic before that happens. It looks like most of the cars on track are almost in the same spot. Do have to be a lot more careful on the throttle here in the late goings of the stage, and I think I'm just going to try and run up high. Got a 2.6 second lead on William Byron. And that is continuing to grow, as I do believe they're stuck in some traffic. Four to go. The AI just aren't as aggressive as the player when it comes to getting through traffic at Bristol, so that will happen sometimes, but by no means a gimme win. Long way to go. Put Biffle yet another lap down.
Still there. All clear.
Ow. Couldn't turn it. After I scraped the apron. Well, it's going to be 1 to go. Looking for our first stage win since Las Vegas. Granted, that was only 2 weeks ago, but Phoenix was just such a debacle. Nice to come out here and win the stage. Stage 1, anyway. 2 to go. Is it Capel Day? No. That might be a stream all on its own. Restarting 4th after fixing the damage. We got 2 Hendrick cars and a Gibbs Toyota. Christ alive. I didn't want to shift on entry to the corner. I felt like only bad things could happen. And then bad things happened where we were anyway. trying to settle in, get ourselves in some decent enough position when we do hit lap traffic. 56 to go here in stage 2. Contact with Elliott. He's going to keep it straight. Back down to the bottom. Harvick a little slow. Ooh. Near contact with our teammate Kyle Larson. Off the corner, he gets a nice run. Early in the run, you got to work for these things, but maybe we're better on our tires than the AI are. There is a chance. We finally got a good run to get around Larson. Hold 5th spot. Is this where we punt our teammate? Well, I accidentally almost wrecked another teammate of mine in Chase Elliott. I'd punt a teammate for a win. Maybe. I don't know. Feel like I'd rather not. $15.9. Definitely didn't expect to be ripping off any of those today. I think we made the right decision running in 4th. Car tightened up. Larson's looking inside. And I think he's going to get it, and he's going to punt us out of the way. And now Elliott in behind us as well. We fell back a little bit in the early parts of stage 1 as well. We're on that temperature gauge, and it's staying on. I'm going to try and be a little easier. If it means losing a few positions here before we get to lap traffic, so be it. I don't want to damage the engine. Tried to kick out loose on us. I'm just going to sit back and not go as deep and hit the limiter. Oh, we got a caution. Now, this doesn't help us with 172 laps to go. No real reason to pit, as Chris Buescher had some problems right in front of us as well. So a good thing the caution flew when it did. Otherwise, we might have found ourselves involved in that. Fair. Fair. Caution counter goes up to 1. We restart 7th. Thankfully on the bottom. At the start of stage 2, we started on that high side, which is not where I want to be. At the start of a stage, really squirrely off the restart. These cars are geared so poorly. I wish we could change it, but them's the motorsports game, or motorsport games breaks. Inside of Harvick for 4th. Couple of Joe Gibbs Toyotas, 1 and 2. Our teammate William Byron in 3rd. And a teammate behind us in the 5 of Kyle Larson, who's coming right at us and just spun himself off of our bumper. He just a little overly aggressive there. And just ran into our left rear and spun himself out. If gap car. That's what Larson just did. Motorsports games, Gears. Yeah, that too. Hey, blame Larson for that one.
Coming to the green.
But we don't want to disappoint Mr. H.
Let's go.
I really want to be a little bit more careful off these restarts. The gears are so short, it's quite hard to control everything. Harvick looking inside. Oh, apparently we contacted Bell here. Here comes Harvick trying to make it 3 wide right on our left rear. But we survived. If we can follow Byron, that's going to be probably in our best interest. We're pushing tight. Still not clear, Kyle Busch. And we're up the racetrack, so watch out for the 4. We can get a good run and finally clear Kyle Busch. I see Charter was trying to die. They haven't gone by Charter in years, though. Save our engine a little bit and, again, stay off the limiter as much we can. We're holding our spot. If we stay in second here when Byron catches lap traffic, we should be able to get past him. Well, I'll tell you, this car is as fast as Xfinity Internet. Not sponsored, but I don't think anyone who says that is. We just know my internet provider on this channel simply as Charter Rectum. We've been saying that for years. Well, we might actually be getting to the point in the run where our car's got more speed than the AI. We're right on the back of Byron. I don't want to wreck him. Let's see if we can't pull off this move on the high side. We got a long side, little contact. We survive. Yep, temperature gauge is on. I'd like to make this pass. Lap traffic is coming. Oh, we might have just gotten it done. We did. Oh, Byron. Really? We tried to shut the door on Willie B. And he said no. But we make the pass anyway. As we are into lap traffic. Thankfully now we can hopefully just start picking these cars off on our own and not having to rely on the AI leaders to do it like we did in stage 1. There's Yaley going up top, now back to the bottom. The inside of Gregson. Byron, or Harrison Burton rather, with a bold move to the top. Not sure what was up with that. High side around Priest. Oh, slow off the corner as Cole Custer as Cody Ware got in front of him. Had to slam on the brakes. All right, clearing Cody Ware. That's going to be big for us. He was woefully slow. I really do wonder why Logano is so bad here. Is he sitting back here in 29th? '27th. Rough weekend for the 22 team. There's the 31. Justin Haley. No reason to put our engine under any unnecessary stress as Haley can't pick his line, so he just drives in the middle. Thank you very much. AI is having some issues with lap traffic.
Stay low, stay low. All right, you're clear.
Ricky Stenhouse Jr. adamant to run the low side. We will let him do just that. Only 13 to go here in stage 2. This stage has gone by a little quicker. And we haven't really encountered a massive pack that's given us too much trouble. That final stage going to be close to, if not, over 100 laps. With 11 to go. Now, there are a decent amount of cars in front of us that hopefully break up by the time we get through there. Pushing tight, had to get off the gas, not do more damage to the car than we already did. 3.3 second lead over William Byron. With the track, or with the traffic rather, as thin as it is, I am a little bit surprised that the AI has not had an easier time getting through it, but there have been a few groups of cars that have probably hung them up. Plus, we had more long-run speed in stage 1 anyway, so not all that surprising. But here, this could give us a little bit of a challenge. They're 2 wide, almost 3 wide in front of us. Corey LaJoy, where's he at? 20th spot. Oh, and we're in behind Hesemans. Not where we want to be. And Biffle as well. Contact with Suarez. We're just stuck in a box. Just shot it through the gap between Suarez and Biffle. That 44, I didn't want to get stuck behind it for a long period of time again. Gonna chop Corey LaJoy. Worsen his day. He's still ahead of us in points, despite a pretty bad showing at Vegas and Phoenix. Oh, Jesus, that lane change out of Noah Gragson. The AI is really unpredictable sometimes. 3 to go in the stage. We got about a 5-second lead. These lap cars are a little bit more generous than they were in stage 1. We got Cody Ware again. How that car isn't last, I'll never know. He seems to be the slowest one on track. Oh, Jesus. Kyle Busch here at 11th. Must have ran into some traffic. Trying to put 11th place a lap down. 1 to go in stage 2. And not even at the halfway point of the race yet. Cindric cuts up in front of us, but it doesn't matter. Trying to sweep the stages here at Bristol, just like we did in our only other win of the year in Las Vegas. Got a chance, but stage 3 is going to get interesting. There's at least, I think there's only one pit stop that we have to worry about. We'll see if it's under green or if it comes under caution. If it's under caution, it might actually be worse for us. If it's green, there's still the lap traffic going on. I don't know. We're not really doing a lot of damage to the tires. The front tires, yeah. But we just ran a whole stage on those and not even below 50. We will fix the damage again, but no adjustments. I surprisingly like what the car is doing. Of course Trump won the championship at his own club. Pitting there actually wasn't necessary. I feel like either way, we would have had one stop left. Ooh. Even lifting upset the car that time. Yeah, and when we're right off the pit stop, start of the stage, it's a lot easier here in traffic to get on the limiter, and I don't want to hurt the car more than I probably already have. No radiator damage. Actually, no engine damage. We've managed it well enough to the point that that hasn't happened. At least to my knowledge. Now, we could keep that up and see if when we do hit the temperature gauge, even if just for a second, that light pops on, if it does damage the engine. I want to say it's usually only if that stays on a while will you start to suffer some engine damage. Oh, Kurt Busch is looking, and Hamlin's chopping our nose. Little bump to him. 116 laps to go, so yeah. One pit stop remaining. We'll be here a while. A little bit. I feel like that first stage was about 60 laps. Stage 2 probably 60 laps, but they count those caution laps, so. There's the temp gauge. Want to take it easy here. We've actually fallen back, well, to 6th position, but all right, we got to really be careful with the limiter here. But we are running similar speeds to 12th place Kurt Busch. It's a lap down. It's staying on a while. All right, there it goes, finally. And it's back. I want to get that to go away. Oh, Jesus, Bell. He almost wrecked well after the contact from me. Kozlowski may have a look. So I tried to make the move on Bell. Kozlowski, and that's not even for position. Oh, we're still not clear. Will he save it? Yes. That would have been my fault. We chopped the nose of the 6. But we stay green. Don't hit the limiter. Jordan, you dumbass. Oh. Caution's out. Doesn't really matter much. I don't think we can make it to the end. No. I can't imagine. There are a couple cars pitting. Not really sure why. Unless it was Kozlowski and Dillon that got into it. Why would those cars have stayed out? What the fuck? Full-on limiter? No. I have not had a Guinness in a minute.
All right, you're coming to the green. Almost ready. Now, let's go. Inside. Car around the inside. Clear low, bud.
Ah!
Got one inside.
Just lifting is a problem.
Got a combo now.
Stop that.
Got one inside.
Well, I don't either. We got contact with Chastain. He keeps it straight. My girlfriend bought them because St. Patrick's Day. And because Ireland. Yeah. Car hopped around there. And I felt it was my duty as someone who is at least 50% Irish to at least have one. Here, unless you go to like a craft beer store or somewhere that carries a lot more variety, not much. It was between Killian's and Guinness, which is not ideal. I really don't like Killian's. Oh, we're pushing. Ty didn't win. Well, who did?
Got one inside. All right, clear low. Car down the inside. Clear low.
Oh, Chase taking the middle lane. Can't get there. But we do make the pass on Larson. Little touch of the brake. Settle the car down. There's that fucking limiter again. Oh, great, yeah. If Ty wasn't in the he gets us car, I'd almost rather have him win. I can't stand either one of them. Jesus himself, Ty Gibbs. Of course it's not, but they make like that, what, Irish red or whatever.
Got a combo now. Clear low. We're all clear up top.
Denny doesn't care about championships anymore? Huh. Well, he certainly changed his tune fast.
Looking inside now.
Everyone going to the high lane. Interesting choice. The inside of Elliott, lap traffic on the horizon. Denny might be looking to have a go up our inside here, and he does. We'll back out of that. Car is just in the stage where it runs a little tighter. Kyle Busch with some contact. Chase Elliott on our outside. I felt like I had to kind of cut off Chase, otherwise we were all going to crash. Oh, God. 3 wide. Whoa, Denny! Denny with contact on Kyle Larson on the inside, and that got real scary. I thought Denny was just going to keep driving straight. We got to get out of this. This is, stupid. Lap traffic is here. There's the 51 of Cody Ware. Sitting in 4th place as things stand. Long ways away from our stage 3 pit stop. I really don't know what I'm hoping for when it comes to pitting. We were not clear of Kyle Busch. Ooh, that's the apron. Don't want to be down there. Thank you for the follow. I will get to you momentarily, but welcome. Whatever our next stoppage may be. Something tells me stage 3 will not be entirely green. You win, you're cheating. Whoa, Byron, I hardly touched him. I have the game on its hardest difficulty. What do you mean? This track is a terrible place to say if I win, I'm cheating. The AI are so poorly programmed here at Bristol. Oh! Huh. Okay, well, we actually can make it. Yeah, we can make it. 80 laps to go, 86 on fuel. We'll be all good from here on out, so no green flag pit stops today. That's a little, too perfect of a time to pit, eh? I really should turn engine failures, or like mechanical failures and AI stability on like the max allowable. But thank you, Masters. We need to make a racing league, do we? Do people still league race NASCAR Heat 5?
Coming to the green, driver.
We restart from the lead as we did not fix the damage, and as expected, we get the jump on them. AI restarts so poorly here at Bristol. We are going to get got, though. Early stages of a run, we don't have the speed that the AI do, so we're not going to fight this too much. Chase Elliott right now is not our fight. We did cut him off a little bit. I'm just avoiding the rev limiter as much as possible. It isn't sold in Europe? Really? I mean, there are European NASCAR fans. Not that many, but they exist. Ow. Did we take damage off of that? No. Still the front end damage from before. A little contact with Larson sent us up the track. You know, I have thought about buying the game on Steam because there is at least a 2023 mod with some somewhat more recent paint schemes. But I suck at modding. Hell, I suck at emulators. So, decided to just stick with this. Please don't get squirrely, Byron. There's that temperature gauge. You gotta be careful. Ow. Yeah, car's just in that tight stage right now. 9th on track. I'm wondering if one of the leaders stayed out and all those guys one lap down got a wave around. Don't think that's Evo's decision. Maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe he controls more than we think.
Still there.
I am a little bit curious to see where the tires are going to be like at the end of a full fuel run. Indications from earlier on in the stage are that they're probably going to be okay. Earlier on in the first two stages, I guess I mean. You expect me to be 100% coherent and clear with my sentences while I've been turning left for like the last hour? Car is coming to us, and the lap traffic is here. Our time to shine. Harvick's sticking it up here on the high side. He's been a competitive car today, so we're going to want to get past the 4. Not like that, though. Hang on to it. Chastain, why the fuck? We're 3 wide. This can only end poorly. Comes down to me like I'm not here. Not my fault he left the bottom open. AI go for it, so I did too. Keselowski behind us, not for position. Lap car is pretty thin right now. PS5 Pro announced? Meh. I'm not certain what they could possibly include on that as McLeod locked me down to the bottom. If I didn't want this to stay green, I'd spin him out. In 36th place. Christ. That got stupid. I'm really worried about Cody Ware. Oh, Keselowski about rear-ended us, Cody Ware. Little tight off the corner with him. The only thing I need to do to my PS5 is just upgrade its SSD. In the plans for the summer. And here I thought that iRacing stutter that you guys saw a little bit of yesterday, I thought that was because I had the graphics settings on too high. I was actually bottlenecking my CPU. I had the graphics settings too low. Well, the 1080 Ti's like render speed is a lot faster than my CPU, so I needed to weigh down my graphics card a little bit. Caution is out, no idea why. You'll never know until the end of the race. If they even want to let us know. No reason for a pit stop. 50 laps remaining, 59 on the fuel. And we're going to be even better now with these caution laps, so... Back to green, we restart 6th. Good restart to the inside of Kyle Busch. That's going to go a long way. We've definitely got to take advantage of this lack of lap traffic right now, although we really haven't been able to make a pass for the lead all day until lap traffic has become a factor. I mean, there's just something that I'll never get old of when it comes to console gaming, and I'm just not sure what it is. Like, this is now my second, gaming computer, and the amount of actual PC games that I've played is probably less than 10. It's more so just having a computer good enough to stream for me. Which I don't even know what you need. Truthfully. These days. My little $400 eBay computer does decent enough. Well, yeah, and there's that too. A lot of the sports games aren't on PC. Like MLB, I don't believe is. I would imagine not, since it's a Sony product. Gran Turismo isn't. Madden is, but I don't know if that's still a mess. When they first brought Madden to PC, it was fucking stupid. The inside of Truex as he gave up the bottom for some reason. 40 laps to go. Can we make a pass for the lead and actually make it stick? While also not making our car overheat. The answer's yes, for the time being, with 39 to go. Probably going to take it easy. We made the pass on Truex, so... And it doesn't appear like he's really coming back at us. I just want to hold the bottom, make sure he doesn't get to our inside. MLB 2K14 on Steam? Is that still on Steam? I feel like I might want that. Scrape of the wall, no problem. The only problem I see in front of me is Cody Ware, who's been a thorn in our side all day, as has the 44. gotten in our way multiple times. We'll go to the high side to avoid him. Bristol feels like about the only short track that we're going to have a good chance to win at every time we're out here. Martinsville's going to be interesting. Richmond, I hate. At least in NASCAR Heat 5. NASCAR Heat games in general. It isn't anymore, of course it's not. Wondering why this 41 car of Cole Custer has been so slow all day. 32 laps to go. Feels like they're going to fly by. But will we get a caution that might throw a little bit of a wrench into things? Or will the tires wear out? In 31 laps, I highly doubt it. Getting those caution laps has really helped us out in terms of tire wear. I feel like we'd be pushing it a little bit more. People do say good things about Out of the Park, but it not being officially licensed, at least for me, kind of kills it. Kills my interest in it anyway. Jesus Christ, Jones. What's up, dollar sign? Long time.
Still there. All right, clear outside.
By the way, while you're here, so we did a, we're doing a chatter series in iRacing. I've renamed some AI after chatters, and since you've been around a long time, and all that, I did throw your name on a car. If you don't want me to do that, I will get rid of it. But it's not a serious thing, and just a fun time. Yeah, I just kind of got to thinking about that. I was like, maybe I should have asked some of these people, because there are a couple of them.
Stay high.
Just that there was one that was like, he showed up one day, and I was like, hey, are you interested in this? He's like, oh, no, not really. I'm like, oh, okay, well, I better get rid of that then. So I figured if I came across some of the others, I'd ask. There is, I haven't really figured out what I'm going to give away to the winner of that one yet. At the end, you will win something. I don't know what it's going to be. Kind of the same thing with all of my chatter deals. No idea what you're going to win, but you'll win something. 22 to go. What's our lead like? 4.3 seconds. I really think the only chance this race has of getting interesting again is going to be something stupid. Stupid late caution. Whoa! Or us getting loose off of a corner like that. Or Corey LaJoie chopping our nose. Alright, well, we need to focus down a little bit. 20 laps to go, but we've got a good pack of lap cars up here in front of us. We're going to try and get to the inside of Yaley. Sent it maybe a little bit too hard. And hey, despite what the opinion may be, I do want you guys to win. I especially don't want, like, the real racers that we threw in there to win the races. I'd much rather it be you guys. I didn't want to win yesterday's race. Oh, well, we might have just created a problem for ourselves. Oh, Briscoe gets it straightened out. Patriots are going to be next. Ugh. I was feathering the throttle to get a good run on Timmy Hill. Whoa, where did Chastain come from? Some speed out of Ross Chastain here late. Although he's a lap down at least. That's not for position. $15 to go. We don't really have to worry about the rev limiter now. If we hit it, we hit it. Not much damage that's going to happen to the engine here in 15 laps. I feel like Dollar Sign was an MLB guy, right? Found my channel because of MLB. So that's good. We're about ready. Our first MLB release day in a long, long time. Keep it together, Gregson. Yeah, New England may be a bit of a problem. I actually don't remember where we left off in New England. I feel like we're in the off-season. Cole Custer riding the bottom. Ryan Preece in front of the car that he drives in the present day. $11 to go. Oh, we're pushing. Tires, good shape. Good to know that no matter how long a run goes on, I don't think you're gonna wear through the tires before you'd run out of gas.
Still there. All clear.
I wouldn't expect too much excitement in our first Monster race coming up this week at the Daytona Oval. However many times I've tested it, I don't think there's been a single crash. So it's all going to be about the passes made out there on track. No stupidity. Unless the AI just changes, unless they do something funny. Now, there are some stats when it comes to the iRacing AI drivers that I feel like maybe I should let you guys change. Now, everyone's going to be the same skill. I realized yesterday that I had them set to 0 skill, but then increased the difficulty scaling to 125. So they're all driving as best they possibly can.
All right, you're clear.
Because that's what really matters. It's on 125 at minimum and 125 on maximum. Cars that finish on the lead lap, well, it's going to be less than 9. Maybe. JJ Yaley's in our way.
Careful, still there.
All right. Oh, okay. Oh, no. Straighten it out, Harv. We do not want a caution. It's the last thing we need. Oh, IRL? Oh, I have no idea. I would say over. Oh, geez, there goes Harvick with a dive. We just want to get this home safely.
Hang tight there, driver.
Yaley just chopped Kyle Larson, but we're about in the wall. Saved it there. And we've got mostly smooth sailing. We don't have to challenge that lap traffic if we don't want to. With 8.8 seconds on the lead. Oh, God. 5 cars on the lead lap at Bristol? So, hey, we're almost realistic. Final lap. Gonna be our second win of the season and the second time. We'll win all 3 stages. We'll even have some mercy on the 31 and not put him a lap down, but with the deficit that we face in the points, given that the game was broken at the start of the year, we need wins like that. Let's see if we can celebrate here at Bristol without tearing the car up. That almost already went to shit. Oh, well, we're tearing the car up. Spin her around. Can we blow the car up? Ow. That'll help. It's not blowing up yet. We'll leave it. Well, in terms of this race, 7 cars finish on the lead lap. Okay. Realistic game. Realistic game. These point standings. Fully in control of the lead. Wait, what? Oh, no, never mind. I was like, wait a minute. In our points? No. I get what you're saying. Not related to me at all. Even in terms of these point standings, we are in 11th. 2 wins on the year. We would be leading the playoff standings as of right now, but we've said fuck them. We only care about winning the season-long Winston Cup points, baby. Fastest lap goes to Austin Dillon, a 15.69. I'm not touching that. We lead 91 of the 250 laps here today. Bubba Wallace starting 28th and finishing 10th. And then the tough break goes to Chris Buescher, who suffered the tire failure. Tire failure, as we'll call it. Finishes last here at Bristol.